Once you start getting into the later stages of arthritis, you may start to develop some bone spurs in the joint, and that can actually limit your mobility of your thumb. So doing some self-joint mobilizations can be very helpful. And one easy one that works in almost all stages of thumb arthritis is just gripping around the base of your thumb like this. You want to take your other thumb and put it right there by the crease of the wrist, and then grip around the thumb, not just this joint, but actually this whole metacarpal right here, and then just do a little gentle distraction like that. It's a very small pull on the thumb, but essentially what you're doing is taking those two joint surfaces and pulling them apart, and that helps give you a little bit of relief. Sometimes if your thumb is a little bit off kilter or out of socket, just a little wee bit, that helps reset it too. And sometimes you feel a little pop there, and often that does feel quite good. Another joint mobilization that you can use to improve your ability to bring your hand out this way, this motion is called extension and flexion, is just taking your thumb and putting it right there, kind of using the thumb as a fulcrum, and then just pulling out this way. So kind of pulling down there, just back and forth like that, using this other thumb sort of as a pivot point to go around. Now if we're going up and down like this is called abduction, adduction, to improve your ability to come out that way. You do sort of the same thing. You grab around there, except instead of pulling out this way, you're now going to pull away from your palm and push down into it with your thumb. So you go like that. I'll show you a couple different angles just so I make sure you can see it in the correct angle. So you're pulling up here and kind of pushing back in with your thumb. So with the first one, you're just kind of using the thumb like a fulcrum with flexion extension. With the abduction, adduction, you are going back and forth like this and kind of pushing down with the base of the thumb.